Well, hello everybody peeps, it's Dave here.
And Jill.
And we're off and away in Nandromeda. We're not going far.
No.
80 odd mile. 72 miles it said, didn't it? In the brand new sat-nav that we still don't know how to work. 72 miles down to a place called Thorganby that has just opened hard standing pitches. So we're away down there to get a hard standing pitch.
Yep.
We spent most of yesterday afternoon, after the video that you'll have seen before this one, loading Nandromeda up with all of the entranclements and box loads of God knows what. And we're working on the basis that if we don't use it over the next 3 days, it gets taken out the van.
That's right.
If we need it, then it stays in the van. That's how it's going to work. So there you go. I'm not going to bore you with the journey down because it's going to be motorway, because that's the way the sat-nav's taking us. Not my fault, I can't help it. And but we'll bring the cameras on when we get a little bit closer to the site, because apparently it's in what they call it I was going to say a conversation village, but it's not conversation, is it? In a conservation village. Conservation village, and it looks quite nice. One of the upsides is there's a pub like 3.5 minutes away from the site.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll show you when we get there. Till then, Yaki da, no, see you in a bit. So Country Living is the name of the site that we're going to, and we're out now actually in the county of North Yorkshire. Just went across the border line. We're not far away. And we are now entering Thorganby. So what am I looking for, love?
Just keep going.
That's lovely.
In 200 yards, turn right onto Westfield Lane.
That's a pub on your right hand side. Turn right, just after it, or just at it.
Just past the Jefferson Arms.
Yeah.
Now turn right.
Okay.
And some, you see the bollards on the left hand side?
Yes.
Well, that's where we're going.
Very close to the pub then.
Mm-hmm.
Did you note whether there was any outdoor dining
Yes,
or anything? Say again?
There is.
Oh, that's good.
Turn in here.
Oh, it's a nice wide entrance.
And any pitch on the right hand side?
Any pitch on the right hand
Please proceed
side?
to the highlighted route.
Because they're the ones that have electric. Maybe it's right at the top.
Want to be right up the very top?
You think?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Well, we're only going to get one person then, aren't we? The nearest water tap is that one. So we can either do the next to the top one or the top one.
We'll do this next to the top one, eh?
Okay.
I think that's a turnaround part.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Cool. We have arrived. You may or may not be able to see that there. That's a willow tree. And it's enormous. We've come across this because we're on the way to the pub. Oh yes. There would be my darling wife wandering pubward. It's a very long stretch of the legs, isn't it, darling? Taking us how long? 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Another 30 seconds and we'll be there. Yes. Well, we're sat in the Jefferson Arms, aren't we?
No, we sat outside the Jefferson Arms in their beer garden.
In their beer garden.
Yes.
In their outside area. It's very, very nice. It's secluded.
Yeah.
It's sheltered. There might be a little bit of breeze. If there's any wind noise, I do apologise. But again, I do have my muff over my small protuberance, as one does. We each have a pint of Yorkshire Blonde.
Yep.
I thought I should because I married one. So cheers.
Well, it's a big celebration. Not only are we away in our
Brand new
brand
van,
new van,
Nandromeda.
and we are stopping on a brand new site that only opened today, and there's only us on it.
The pictures on it.
Well, the pictures.
The pictures on this site only opened today,
Yeah.
and we're on it.
And we're also eating out for the first time since all this horribleness began.
February 2020, the last time we ate out.
Yes.
Yes. So we're eating out.
So,
So cheers.
cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Right then, Miss. Oh, that's lovely. That is really
Have you had
nice.
that before?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yorkbrewery.co.uk.
Yorkshire Blonde.
Yorkshire Blonde. Oh, I'll have some more of that. What did you think of the journey down then? The 72 miles that we travelled in Nandromeda with the Mercedes automatic
It
engine.
was lovely. It was just very busy.
But
But it was lovely. It was, other than the oven door, which kept rattling, but we sorted that now.
we did.
Very, very, the engine was very quiet. We could actually have a conversation, which we haven't been able to do for some
2
time.
years. I mean, we haven't spoken at all, have we?
No, it was lovely. It was lovely. It was, you know, it pulled well, and it yeah.
From the driver's point of view, once I realised how you set the cruise control up, it's a doddle, and it has a limiter, which is even more useful than cruise control, because you can set in, you know, in a 30, set at a 31, and then it won't go over that. So
Good.
you know, the boys in blue can be anywhere they like, cameras can be anywhere they like. Set your limiter at the right speed, and you're dead good.
'Cause
Driving this thing is an absolute joy and a pleasure, isn't it?
Yes. The only thing you've got, as you said, you've just got to watch your speed, because it's dead easy
Oh yes.
to go.
In Tutheran,
Fast.
which will now remain nameless, because I don't want to sound like I'm slagging it off,
No.
but I'm probably going to slag it off. Anything above 65 on motorways and you were in deep trouble. Going past a lorry all over the road. With this thing, I happened to look down at the speedo, having done an overtake on a pair of lorries that were doing the mating dance that they do uphill, and when I saw 85 I thought, better slacken off. And I had no clue.
And I must admit, because it's taller, I did wonder whether there would be more wind, what do you call it? When you were
Buffeting.
Buffeting.
No.
And no, it wasn't at all.
The only
But having said that, it wasn't blowing a gale
no.
like it was when we were in Scotland. And,
No.
You know,
No.
so, you know, first day out, but all is looking very good.
It's cracking. But trust me when I tell you that in contrast to a Fiat based machine, this thing is already 20 shades brighter.
Well,
It's lovely.
There's a lot of bits and pieces, aren't there?
Yes. As a little downer, just to let you know, the mirrors are a little bit vibraty at certain speeds.
Right.
They're not not as solid.
And what sort, is that a high speed or a moderate speed?
At certain speeds. It's
Okay,
to
it's
do
not-
with resonance.
Right.
It's not.
We'll have to watch that then. I'll monitor that and do a survey. And our survey says.
Well.
No, but sometimes with cars, if you do a certain speed, there is more vibration.
Yes.
And once you get over that.
Oh
then
yes.
there
At
isn't.
85 there was no vibration at all. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Very happy.
Very, very happy.
Yeah. Lots
very
of
happy.
compliments as well.
Yes. A lot of people have looked at it and gone, wow, it's like a TARDIS, which it is.
And the lady that owns the site, Leslie, who is lovely, by the way.
Yes, she is.
And I must just say, in case I forget to put it in later, she sent us a text this morning
She did.
to say, you know, she was looking forward to seeing us, and she gave us loads of little bits of information that we might find useful, A, to be able to find the site, and B, for this pub tonight. She gave us the phone number just in case we wanted to ring and book a table, because with the nice weather, you don't know how many people are going to turn up, because it's an absolutely lovely little village.
It is.
And
and
we'll probably take you around that.
talking
another
about
day.
the site is set up with 12 electric and water pitches that are gravel and grass. No,
6.
the site is set up with 12 gravel and grass pitches, 6 of which have water but no electric, and 6 of which have water and electric. We are on a water and electric, is what we're on. And gravel and grass being, it's just a bit wider than your van, so if you want your awning completely on grass, it can be done. Be warned, however, because they are brand new, we are the first paying customers on one, and we've got the place to ourselves tonight.
Fabulous.
It's lovely, but they're slightly crowned, so if you decide that you want your near side or offside wheels, depending on which side your door is, so that you can do what you want to do, then you will need to put some form of jacking or raising, or what you're calling up. Handsome lad that's just brought some cutlery. I'll just show you quickly. Smile and wave. See, handsome lad.
Lovely, the staff here.
I tell you
Jefferson Arms.
what, the Jefferson Arms.
Yeah, lovely staff.
Come support the local economy in the pub. So you'll be seeing now, even as I'm speaking, because I'm going to overlay overhead drone video on this. They are laid out staggered, which is what I hope to be by the end of this evening. They're laid out staggered, so you've always got a view.
Yes.
And it's just lovely. It really is. There are ablutions available later.
Yeah, they're not open.
They're there now. They're just not open now.
Yeah.
There is black waste disposal, LSAN as you would call it, or a chemical disposal point, whichever
chemical,
one floats your boat and is right for you. There is grey water disposal.
Yep.
You can either use a waste master, or you can take your van over to it and dump if it's on the right side, or if you've got a long enough hose. Yeah,
you need a hose.
Yes.
If you don't have your waste master.
Yes. It's not a drive over,
It's not, no.
but it's get-atable. The site feels lovely. There are, we are told, young deer kicking about, and if we can get any footage of that, that'll go in.
Apparently they were in the field, the horses field, over the fence at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yes, that's the next thing. There are horses.
I'm hoping I'm not going to be awake at 6 o'clock in the morning, but there you go.
If you are, darling, give us a knock,
Oh, yes.
and I'll snore back at you.
Oh, great.
It's a south-facing aspect, so to the left is the east, to the right is the west, if you've reversed onto the pitch, which means, of course, that you're not necessarily going to get roasted all day if you don't want to be, even if you don't put your sunshade awning, windy out, what do they call it, a wind out awning, even if you don't put your wind out awning out, you can still find shade during the day if you need it. Or if you want to be sat in the full sun, you can sit on the right hand side of your van and get baked. As sites go, we quite like this one. How much did we pay? £85 for 3 nights. Do the maths, because I can't. It's 20 something, but not quite 30.
Yeah.
£85 for 3 nights.
Very reasonable.
Now, telephone signal is pants.
Yeah.
On Vodafone, we're getting 3G and only 1 bar of that. I did a swift speed test using speedtest.net because I've got the app, so why not? And to the phone on speed test via Vodafone, I was getting 0.4 megabits per second up and 3 megabits per second down, and that was the max. That's not very good. However, on the onboard Wi-Fi, which the Winchcombe has, via EE, I was getting 8 megabits down and 2.5 megabits per second up via EE and roof mounted aerials on the onboard Wi-Fi. So there you go. It's not good. We've had a lot better. Yes.
But,
But it is what it is.
it is what it is.
You know what you know. And if you know what you know, that's grand. If you don't know what you don't know, that's normal. Don't worry about it. I never do. I hear the clippity clop of horses coming. So we'll call it there for the moment. If there's anything more to add, we'll add it after this, or we might put it before. But anyway, we're going to enjoy our grub, and we'll see you all later, won't we?
We will.
If this is the last bit though, I need to say to you all, enjoy the roads,
Enjoy the skies.
but most of all, enjoy your lives, because we're gonna, aren't we?
Cheers.
Cheers. What you got there, Mrs. Dawn?
It's beef lasagna, but they do a veggie lasagna for anyone that prefers
I'm
that,
going to try
with some garlic bread.
incredible close-up.
Yeah. What are you having, Mr. Dawn?
I is having fish and fips with pushy me's.
Yeah, loads of them.
Those would be the pushy me's. There is tartar sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
That there would be the fish. I don't know what breed of fish it is, with a wedge of lemon and lay chips.
Fab.
I'm
Enjoy.
quite a happy bunny. Mrs. Dawn,
Yes.
what have you got there?
Sticky toffee pudding with custard and ice cream.
You going to eat all of that yourself?